Hey guys, this is Sir Tree of Arbor here, bringing you a lovely Shogun to commentary. I have just found this guy whose name Caps Locks, and his clan is a weird name. You can just zoom in here and take a spiffy look. I don't care. Anyway, I am playing with a massive Ashigaru army, a massive army. I mean they cost $500 a pop. They're really spammable, so why not spam them, right? For my skirmish component, I have 2 bow cavalry, 4 Yari cav, most of them are stock for my cavalry component, and 3 matchlocks for the gun component. But the Ash, I have 8 level 4 Ashigaru, and I'm, having to rush because this guy decided to press ready right away. And I have 2 stock Yari Ashigaru. And the map is, of course, Osaka Plain, which is a new map added with all the samurai. Isn't that lovely? I mean, really, look at that map. Actually, it looks kind of like a Triton to me, but anyway, that's beside the point. Soon we'll be loaded in and we'll be fighting for our lives on the battlefield. Hopefully, my massive number of units will be able to defeat this guy's army, whatever it is. But we shall see. The fate of Japan is in the balance. Insert epic music here. Boom ba boom ba boom ba boom ba boom boom ba 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 boom ba 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 boom ba 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 ding dang boom. Fate of Japan is in your hands. Blah 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 blah. Yeah. Okay, guys, here we are in the deployment phase. Fortunately, I have been very fortunate with the key buildings. That is a shrine. It is a spiffy shrine. Yes. Yes, it is. And now I am looking at the ocean. This is, by the way, debug camera. If you've never seen debug camera, it's a pretty spiffy camera. I must say so myself. Anyway, I am going to deploy my flying tortoise formation. And really, the flying tortoise formation is really just a fancy name for a big wall of spears with matchlocks in front of it, and a reserve or a tactical force. A tactical force. So really, it's just 2 big, massive walls of Yari Ash slowly approaching you. However, to draw the enemy into that Yari Ash spear wall, by the way, these are all level 4, and this is really, honestly, a spam. But really, I'm kind of low. I actually got Blade Master yesterday, so I'm redoing Sword Vets, so I have to make these weird armies. Anyway, I am currently in the Bow Clan, and my Bow Cavalry are very impressive units. They have 175 range. They are truly very good units. They fight very well. Well, they don't fight very well, but they shoot people up very well. And they get their job done. What more can you ask for? Anyway, I'm just going to deploy in this massive formation. And I'll be able to spread out as thin as I need to with this Yari Ash line. Cavalry, place them behind Bow Cavalry. We'll go on the right flank to skirmish, and the battle is going to begin. And here we go. And I am getting invites from people on Steam. That is pretty spiffy stuff. This guy has a melee gen. What's his army? He has... Oh, I don't feel so bad about spamming. He has a spam himself with Nodachi Samurai. Quite a few Yari Cav. I'm going to start the skirmish. Hopefully shoot up some of his units. So I'm going to go up here and hopefully just shoot some of his Katana's cavalry, maybe his general. Because there's no way he'll be able to catch me. I'd be really surprised if he did. And I'm going to make him back up a little bit. Think about how he's going to attack me. Because if he charges across the river, he will have he will just get shot up and everything, which is good for me, not so good for him. I am just going to back up here. He's not going to run into the matchlock fire. For now, he's going to try to get the farmhouse, get ready to charge, and I'm going to just shoot his cavalry as best I can while he sits there and takes the fire. Taking the fire of the arrows. The fate of Japan is in the balance. Sorry, I have to be dramatic about it. I mean, it's a video game. Here comes his cavalry again. Here comes his massive force. He's going to engage me. Okay, cool stuff. Cavalry fights beginning. Yep. Cool stuff. My matchlocks will fire. Yep. Okay. These guys can get into spear wall, yeah. My cavalry's doing well. Go like that. You do. You two stand right there. You two come around. The cav battle over here is doing fairly well. I don't expect to win because he has weaker but quite a bit more cav than me. Not weaker, but he has quite a few more cav, but I just deployed him better, I suppose. I'm gonna pop the rally. Inspire the Yari. Go into standard fight. Get these guys around and firing. His morale is going to start wavering because there are just so many Yari. What can he do? Yari are just going to be able to stand there, take the brunt of the blow, and he's just going to rout. Now my bow cavalry are going to do something very nice, and that is to mow down the routing units before they can return and cause issues for me. The cav fight, of course, he's winning, but that is okay with me as long as I have the massive number of infantry left. I still have my secondary reserve wave of infantry, and yep, that's spiffy stuff. So now I am just his units are routed. I am sitting here in this massive spear wall. Yep, and he has admitted defeat. That is a GG to my opponent, whose name I've momentarily forgotten, unfortunately. But we'll see in the spiffy thingy screen thing with the things. Really, what I'm saying is that we're going to have a fancy results screen left, and it'll show his name. It'll show the units he's deployed. It'll show the kills that he got. It's a really spiffy screen, and you can get an idea of what really happened in the battle. Anyway, that was a good battle for me, just simply because he was forced to attack me. I was across the river, and he ran into matchlocks. You can see my matchlocks did pretty well. Each one got about 60 kills, which is pretty respectable. My Yari, you can see here the front line of Yari did pretty well. I mean, they just ground down the infantry. There's just no way you can charge infantry in like that to a spear wall that thick and this numerous. And I mean, those Yari cost $500 a pop. Just really cheap. cheap, effective wall units that just slow down the enemy. There's just not a unit in the world that can go through that fast. Um, Especially when I have like 10 of them, which I do. 10 Yari Ash. It's a spam. I'll admit it full-heartedly. There's no point in denying it. The bow cav did really well. One of them got 152 kills. Another got 119 kills, which is why I bring them. They're really effective units. The Yari cav, of course, did pretty okay. Stopped his cav from getting through. Oh, excuse me. I don't know. That was pretty bad. His No Dodgy Samurai did pretty okay, but they were routed. I don't think he pressed Bonsai, actually. That was a pretty big mistake that he had. Anywho, I lost 500 and... I deployed... Here, let me just say this again. I deployed 2,190. That's a lot of units to deploy. I lost 549. So I lost about... in total, about a quarter of my army. Which doesn't really matter much. I killed 1,025, and if we go into detailed results, he deployed 17,031 men, and his name was Caps Lock. GG to my opponent, and that is it. Victory is ours. The fate of Japan has been decided by this battle. Oh no, I dropped something. That is horrible. Horrible, truly. Anyway, guys, I will see you around. This is Lord O'Never there, also known as Sir Tree of Arbor, bringing you another Total War Let's Play video thingamajig.